Hey, I got a great question today in office hours. So that's a monthly webinar we hold in the academy for all of our students to ask questions about whatever tricky data viz situations are on their mind. And Sue posed a really good question today. She said, how do I convince my client that they should not be using traditional line graph legends anymore? Like, how do we get them off of the traditional legends? And there are a couple different ways that you can go about this, okay? So I think that the first way I would try would be to convince them that you are the boss. I mean, you are. Like, that's why they hired you in the first place, right? So the first thing I would try is saying, you have hired me to give you the best possible advice. And the best possible advice in this situation right now is this kind of graph. That's what you pay me for. If you choose not to follow that advice and you want me to go back to the old way of doing it, I will. It's just that I wouldn't be doing my due diligence unless I told you the better option here, okay? So that's the first thing I would try. Another thing that can help is giving them before and afters. So like a little makeover of one of their graphs that has that traditional legend, and then show them what it would look like if it was revised to be clear. Sometimes seeing the difference, the visible difference will help. The third thing that you can try is some research. Especially for those academic types, seeing a little bit of research can help convince them. In the academy, we have research articles that back up everything that we do. So Sue would just go grab the article from there. And the fourth thing I would say is, like, don't push it, you know? It's always about baby steps with some folks. So if they're not going to be cool with a legend right now, maybe the better option is to give them great titles and awesome color schemes and hold off on this legend thing for another like 3 months, so that they can kind of ease themselves into it. Sometimes it's a matter of changing people too far too fast and they're just like not really ready for all that. So take it in little baby steps. Sometimes that's the right way to go about it, you know? Okay, so one of those 4 things ought to work for you to get your clients to kind of evolve with you. And I think that's the thing. Sometimes it's not a big revolution that you mount in one day. Sometimes it's more of a tiny evolution that takes place over time.